A.J. Brown made a comment in the aftermath of the Deebo Samuel deal that of the contracts that were given to Brown, Deebo Samuel, DK Metcalf, and Terry McLaurin, all of us got the same deal, and I'm the only one who got traded, so keep believing it was me. He's still salty about the perception that he wanted out of Tennessee.
Yeah,
at the
that's
end
just
of the
wrong.
day, Tennessee decided we don't want to make the investment, so we're going to move this guy and take a first-round pick for him, draft his replacement, and hope that Treylon Burks can develop into A.J. Brown when you already had A.J. Brown. That's what's so weird about trading a guy under his first contract. Second contract, different story altogether. Tyreek Hill was closing in on the end of his second contract. Davante Adams had concluded the full term of his second contract. But when you have a guy that is entering year 4 that you drafted in round 2, you scratched off the lottery ticket and it's a winner, you don't throw it back for another lottery ticket. And I know that keeping that winning lottery ticket costs you millions. That's the irony of this. You don't win, you get a great player, but you win the right to pay the guy a crap load of money. But they just didn't want to do it. And this is going to be a great experiment.
I can't
wait. What does
does
Brown do for the Eagles?
Right.
What does Burks do for the Titans? And will the Titans regret it? And I think other teams, look, we know how this goes. It's going to affect other negotiations. It's going to affect other teams because if it blows up on Tennessee and another team is thinking about doing the same thing, they have to factor that in because they're going to get killed if it blows up on them because they've already seen it.
Yeah.
For the Titans, this is a new experiment. If it doesn't work, for the next one it doesn't work for, you can't say you were surprised.
Yeah. No. Yeah. I think that case, of course, is going to be, under a microscope. Tyreek Hill with Kansas City, same thing there. And then even Davante Adams, even though it wasn't the same situation where I know Green Bay offered him big money and, supposedly offered him more, either way, we're going to have the experience to see, wait, here's 3 teams that heavily relied on one guy at receiver. They didn't want to pay him. They thought they can replenish, using other assets and things, draft, free agency, and still make it look the same that way. And I think the whole league is going to have their eye on these situations. I do. You've said it. There's a ton of great receivers coming out every year, but there is something about the proven commodity. And we're watching 3 guys that are proven to be some of the best receivers in football, and teams go, wait, we're not going to pay them, and now they're going to be somewhere else. And, I'm going to be interested to see how it plays out. I definitely will be.
Some folks like to make this game seem a lot more complicated than it really is for a variety of reasons. Sometimes it's pretty damn simple. And why would the Eagles make the trade for A.J. Brown when there are so many great receivers out there that you can find in the draft? Well, they took Jalen Reagor while Justin Jefferson was still on the board. There's no guarantee that guy that you've scouted, that guy you've fallen in love with, is going to make it at the next level. Just because there are more great receivers than ever before, you could take the N'Keal Harry while Metcalf, Brown, and Deebo are all still left. And you don't know how it's going to play out. And that's the big risk. That's why I'm surprised the Titans did it. I'd love to know how on board with that approach Mike Vrabel was, because he said not long before A.J. Brown was traded, he's not getting traded as long as I'm here. And I really do think there's a disconnect between him and John Robinson on how that team is going to be constructed and the way they're going to do things. And this is going to be a hell of an opportunity for Mike Vrabel to say, I told you so, if Treylon Burks doesn't make an impact right away.
No doubt. I mean, hey, listen, the teams we're talking about here, it's the 2 number 1 seeds and a number 2 seed in the AFC. And that's what I think even makes it even better. It's the teams that were at the top of the mountain that are going, we're more than just one guy. So, yeah, we'll see. We will. I mean, those teams are really good. I don't think they're going to fall off, the edge of the earth here. But what does the offense look like without these weapons, and are they as dangerous on that side of the ball? And is it worth it to let that guy out the door like you're talking about? Hopefully we'll be able to answer some of those questions next offseason.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.